Welcome to Mandara Loft. Today, this is my treat. These are my very best. This is what I like the most of all the birds I have. This is what I've developed myself with birds I got from Bobby Rodriguez. They're down from Gilbertson, a Tom Gilbertson line, but I've changed them quite a bit. And this is what I've been flying. They have several different bloodlines mixed into them, but now they become my own. And they got the best records, I think, of all the birds in the loft. They're definitely a family, you could see, through and through. They're my favorites. And what do you think? What about to you?
Yeah, you're right. I think it's beautiful.
I mean,
I
compared to...
like this. He was 3 spots.
Yeah, well, he was the foundation. He's got the oldest band. Actually, that was an egg I got from Bobby Rodriguez. These birds originally came from Spring Hill. They were a gift to Bobby from Steve the Bat.
Okay.
And I liked them when we were overseas. And I called him, and he sold them to me. Believe it or not, these birds cost me the first 3 birds I bought cost me $25 a piece from them. And I built my whole loft around them. I paid $1,000 for a golden madden hen, who was an outstanding bird. But these birds were $25. They match them. They were matching everything that I put into this loft. These birds are doing. You don't have to spend a lot if you know how to shop and you know what you're doing. You got to have good stuff to begin with. Yeah, he is an eye catcher, and his children are all good.
White head.
He's almost a saddle, but
It's beautiful.
yeah. There's some of the golden. This one right here in the front. This has got the golden madden blood in it, but it's back again to the Gilbertson from Bobby stuff.
The neck. It's like
They're
white.
powerful.
Yeah.
Good backs, good everything. I expect to have a pretty good year this year. I don't know. I got a late start, but this is what we're working with in this yard at this time. This is not all of them. This is just a few of them I took out just to show, because in the loft they move around too much. And you can't really see, but if you look at the heads and the backs, the wings, they're almost all identical.
He's big too. He's big.
They're very powerful. Yeah, for a baby, he's only a young one. He's a late hatch from last year. He's a monster.
Oh, look at the green color in the neck.
Well, that's just the shine from the feathers, because the feathers are healthy.
Green and purple.
Yeah, the different birds you use give you a different sheen to it. If you want to get that sheen darker, you got to use blacks, and the beetle green comes out more. But it's hard to find birds with records that fly like this. Right now, anything I bring in almost has to be a combine winner. Everything I've gotten out of here, they produced, or they themselves are winners. I'm proud of them because I developed them. And, I was glad to get them from Bobby. That's how I developed everything from them. And on a second note, let's get back to moving to Florida. I'm waiting, guys. You waiting?
Yeah, my husband waiting for you guys.
Why isn't everybody here? This is important. We're going to make this the #1 club in the country. We're not going to lay
sure
down.
next year you will have somebody.
Well, we got a couple of calls.
More members in your club.
We got a couple of calls from out west.
I believe.
Now all they got to do is move, get here, and let's get this club on the road.
Don't disappoint it, guys, my husband.
Yeah, you see that? She's worried about me.
Good luck,
Gotta come to
everybody.
Florida.
Good luck.
The weather's good. The club is the best. You won't find a better club than this club.
And best president.
Well, I don't know about the best president. I'm the best vice president. To the right, over there, that's our clubhouse. And we got a table in there where we put all our crates. And the chairs are all stacked out there. We got a little room for computer. And another note, our computer man does not pay flying dues. He flies for free. Why? Because he's helping the club by doing the clocks. So we reward our members when they do things for the club and promote the sport. We try and give back. If you're a new member and you're not doing as well, or things just you're having a bad season or just a bad race, at the end of the race, the last guy, he's not going to go out of here empty. We buy him a bag of feed. So you got a bag of feed, if nothing else. If you're a good flyer, you got to fight for that top spot to get those trophies. We have our banquets, barbecues, weather. And I have the prettiest selection of pigeons you'll probably ever find. And guys, these birds do fly. These birds will produce winners. They're not for sale. This is my stock. But at the end of the season, I always go through the birds, and there will be birds for sale eventually, of different variety, different strains. You know I've been working with the Sions. They're new. Those Bastines are new. This is my constant. These are my children. These are my warriors. These are the ones that you have to beat. The other ones, we try a little of this, a little of that. Silvers, I was inspired by Tony Mangelli years ago. He had a team of silvers that were just breathtaking. And I tried to get mine to look like that. I don't have it yet. But I got some nice silvers, but not like he had. But splashes, I don't know of anybody in any club that matches these. Look at that. Violet eyes for violet birds. He likes you. He says, "Where's my Russian flower? Give me some vodka." All right, guys. It's going to be short. That's all I have to say today. Why aren't you here? You know the reason. Check out my website. Check out my Facebook page. You'll see the fishing going on in the neighborhood. What
And
else?
his wife will be
And my
girlfriend for us.
always here. Always
We
things
need
for you
nice
to do.
people, friendly people.
We have a good club.
We have
Good
open
members.
house, good people around, good members, nice guys.
It's the best place in the country to live. Come to Florida. Start a business. Fly pigeons. I'm waiting for you. Come to Florida. I'm out of here. Keep them flying.
Look at it.
He says, "Let me fly."